So in what I consider to be a full-time occupation now, I once again have to debunk Donald Trump's horseshit. Standing up at that podium looking haggard as fuck and buttressed by Adderall and his white linebackers, Trump made a proof-of-life video by pretending that the whole thing was about the big news to move Space Force to Alabama, which he already said he was going to do. This could have been an email. And he said one of the things that influenced his decision is Colorado's really bad because, you know, they do mail-in ballots and you can't do those. That means it's automatically crooked. Because he has to keep pretending that absentee ballots are riddled with fraud when they're not. But once again, we not only have to mention that you know who uses mail-in voting? This asshole. But aside from Colorado, there are also an additional 7 states, including Washington, D.C., that do their voting entirely by mail. 2 of those states, Nevada and Utah, Trump won in 2024. Yet Trump says whenever a state does their voting entirely by mail, it's obviously corrupt. So does that mean he's saying he didn't win Nevada and Utah? I mean, once again, pick a fucking lane, dumbass. So while the Brennan Center for Justice and the Associated Press did an extensive study on this after 2020, and they found that all voter fraud, not just from mail-in ballots, all voter fraud happens at about 0.00004%, which means you're about as likely to get struck by lightning. Trump not only continues his bullshit lie that mail-in ballots are riddled with fraud, but he claims that any state that votes entirely by mail is obviously corrupt, even though he won 2 of them. Once again, his random claims and his lies make absolutely no sense, yet his followers will just gobble it up.